Welcome dear students. Hope all of you are doing well. Okay. I think all of you remember what we learned in our previous classes. Yes, we learned about history, historic and prehistoric period, and also about some of the important megalithic monuments in Kerala. Hope you all understood these topics. If you have any doubt regarding these topics, you can ask me. Dear students, today we are going to learn another important topic, reckoning time. What is reckoning time? Reckoning means the action or process of calculating or estimating something. So, let's understand what is timeline. What is meant by timeline? A timeline is a list of events in the chronological order. Do you know what is chronological order? No? Okay, don't worry. Chronological order means the order in which events occur. Now, can you say what is timeline? Yes, you are right. Timeline is a list of events in the order they happened. The arrangements of events or dates in the order of their occurrence is called a timeline. Okay. Historians uses a timeline to record the events in the history. Now all of you please listen here. Here is a list of events related to Indian independence. Look here. India attained independence in 1947. The formation of the state of Kerala was in 1956. Gandhiji led Salt Satyagraha in 1930. Quit India agitation was in 1942. India became a republic in 1950. Can you arrange these events in the chronological order? Just try. Now all of you please listen here. Here I am drawing a timeline. Okay. First, I am marking the year 1947 here, that is the year of independence. Okay. Now I am marking the year 1950. That is, India became a republic after 3 years of independence. Okay. Now the next year is 1956. That is, the state of Kerala was formed 9 years after the year of independence. Okay, now chart the years here: 1947, 1950 and 1956. Okay, now we can go backward. Okay, now I am marking 1942 here. Do you know why? Because 1942, that is 5 years before Indian independence, Quit India agitation was held. That is 5 years before Indian independence. That's why I marked this year here. Okay, the next year is 1930. That is Salt Satyagraha. That is, Salt Satyagraha was held 17 years before the year of Indian independence. Okay. Now, can you read these events in the correct order? Yes? Yes. 1930 Salt Satyagraha, 1942 Quit India agitation, 1947 Indian independence, 1950 year of Republic of India and 1956 the formation of Kerala state. Okay, all of you understood? Now all of you please check your answers. How many of you got the correct answer? Yes, very good. Timeline is a record of the past. It helps us to keep a track of important events. Historians use a special method for counting the years. The Christian era is the common scale of chronology used all over the world. So, the period in the world is calculated relating to the birth of Jesus Christ. The period in the history is divided into AD and BC. What do you mean by AD and BC? BC means before Christ. AD means Anno Domini, a Latin phrase which means year of our Lord. BC is used to refer the events before the birth of Jesus Christ. The years in BC are counted backwards like negative numbers in maths. See this example. Julius Caesar was born in 100 BC and died in 44 BC. That is, years are counted backwards in BC. AD is used to refer the events after the birth of Jesus Christ. AD 800 means 800 years after the birth of Jesus Christ. While writing the years in BC, letters were placed after the numbers. That is 10 BC, 200 BC, like this. In AD, letters were placed before the number. That is AD 100, AD 200, like this. See this picture. This picture will help you to recognize the concept of AD and BC. See, this 0 shows the birth of Jesus Christ. These numbers shows the years after the birth of Jesus Christ, that is AD years. And these years shows the years before the birth of Jesus Christ, that is BC years. Dear students, do you know what is meant by CE and BCE? No? Okay, listen here. Now, AD is known as CE, that means Common Era, and BC is known as BCE, that means Before Common Era. Now all of you please look here. Mahatma Gandhi was born in 1869 CE or AD. That means Gandhiji was born 1869 years after the birth of Jesus Christ. Lord Buddha was born in 563 BC or BCE. This means Buddha was born 563 years before the birth of Jesus Christ. Dear students, hope all of you understood the concept of AD and BC. If you have any doubt, you can ask me.